Friends, today I thought of giving you an outlook about the market for this calendar year and for the years to follow. So I was looking at the data for the last 10 years in equity market, and except 1 year, all the year the market has given very good double-digit return, and some of the years it has given even return more than 20%. And there are a lot of talks about slowdown happening in the economy. There is the external policies of US and other governments will have an impact in India. So all these things you don't have to give much weightage. Why? Because even if I look at that data between uh, sales growth and the stock price return, I see a positive correlation. Whenever the sales growth of the companies goes up, the stock price eventually rewards it even with a higher. Maybe if you look at this data for the last 14 years, you will understand that. And India is an economy, is a growing economy. Even the IMF has said that India is the fastest growing economy in the world. And having said that, my only thing is that need to have proper asset allocation. You cannot have 100% in equity. You need to have some amount of asset allocation. For short-term goals, you can consider hybrid funds, multi-asset funds, asset allocation funds, those type of things which also merits allocation, so that your short-term goals can be met through that product rather than an equity, as equity has to be for long-term. And if you stay invested for 5 years plus, definitely you will have a good investment experience also, even though volatility cannot be curtailed because we are living in a VUCA world, right? And the positive developments which are happening recently is that the global capability centers, where India has got the lion's share now for the new companies which are setting up the base in India. And there are many centers, whether it is on the cyber security, whether it is on auditing, whether it is on finance and insurance, all these things, India is becoming a back office for the entire globe. So they are shifting their base also. And you can see the number of GCC centers going up in the recent 1 year, and which is expected to provide a good amount of employment also for all the skilled professionals in the months and years to follow. And our inflation is also under control. It is not going much higher, unlike in other economies. So we are having a balanced thing. RBI is making the balance of maintaining growth and inflation at check at all point in time, so that the country can sail through volatility in case of any international shock is affecting us in India. So my outlook for this year is that we will be directionally positive. We will reach new heights, but it will not be linear. It will be non-linear only, being in equity. And for short-term goals, medium-term goals, look at hybrid funds. Equity funds is highly positioned for long-term growth, because when we transition from the 3.5 trillion economy to 5 trillion, 7 trillion, 10 trillion, it is the equity which will definitely give that growth. And don't look at 3 months, 6 months, what will happen. Always look at equity for long term. And if you already stay invested till your goal is met. So that is how you should consider equity investment. And I wish you all a wonderful investment experience with Indian equity mutual funds and other products. We'll be happy to connect with you. And I have been sending you mails on the portfolio reviews and other things. Happy to connect with you to take it forward. Thank you.